Today's lesson is Module 4, Lesson 10, Writing and Expanding Multiplication Expressions. There have been some changes in multiplication. How do you usually show multiplication of 5 and 7? You usually write 5, the time sign that looks like a X, and 7. The X represents multiplication of 5 and 7, but cannot be shown that way with variables because the X gets really confusing. So other ways we can show multiplication of variables is A with the dot and B, the dot being the time sign, A and B together.
The Perez boys, please come to the front of the school. The Perez boys, please come up to the front.
Or A and B in parentheses. So we're going to review a couple of vocab words. I know you guys probably know them from other grades, probably in 3rd grade with me, but I just want to review them. There's factor. Factor is one of the numbers you multiply. The second one is product. The product is the answer to a multiplication problem. And then we have quotient, which is the answer to a division problem.
Quinton and Kingston, please come to
And
the
then
front
you
of the
have,
school.
these you have never
Quinton
seen before,
and
so
Kingston Perez, please come to the front of the school.
coefficient. A coefficient is a constant factor in a variable term. And I know that sounds like gibberish, but I'll give you a good example in just a second. The final vocab word would be term. A term is a part of an expression that can be added to or subtracted from the rest of the expression. So I'll give you a really good example now. Seven G plus 8H plus 3. Each of these numbers are terms because I can add them or take them away from the expression. What that means is I can take 7G from this expression, I can minus 7G from the entire expression, or I can minus 8H from the entire expression. If I were to break these down, the 7 and the 8 would be an example of our coefficients. So it's a constant factor in the variable term. These are the numbers we can count on to be there, and this will be variable depending on whatever the teacher says G or H represents for that problem. Okay? I know I went kind of quickly. I wanted to get this done for you guys tonight. Take the notes. If you have questions, you can private message me so we have a track of them, and we will talk about it in the morning. Have a good night.